And I'm calling this Backrooms Shortcut because of what my character is doing.
Backroom shortcut. I like that. Okay.
So, are we going to go over what my character is or just jump into it?
Well, depends on what kind of background you want for your character. Do you want the audience to know what your character is, or do you want them to find it out as you go?
Oh, no, no. I'm just going to reveal it to you and the audience. The other players won't know. So, this is back when Officer McFeely was 18 and a cadet in Alpha 4.
Okay.
And he was given a package that he was supposed to deliver to Site 19, but he decided to try using a subspace shortcut and got lost. And he has no idea
Oh
what the
no.
back rooms are. He didn't know they were there.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's a
So
wonderful way to end up in the back rooms.
he got himself stuck there on accident, trying
That's
to do
hilarious.
different shenanigans. Okay, that's pretty much his backstory. So yeah, this is also back when I was 18.
That's
So he is a period character.
the other player so far also has a period character of 1987.
Nice.
So even
I
older than yours.
I was 4 years old at the time.
All right, would you like to jump in then?
Yes.
All right. As your character takes the next step, the world suddenly feels like it isn't real and like your body doesn't quite fit. A bright light forces you to close your eyes, and as suddenly as it started, it stops. Though everything seems too quiet aside from the buzz of electrical lighting, which was a far cry from the sounds that had been around you before. Now that the bright flash of light is gone, you can open your eyes. All around you, you can only see yellowed wallpaper with a kind of chevron pattern to it. Underfoot is squishy, tan carpet. It's almost soggy. The air around you feels humid and smells musty. You are clearly somewhere new. The large room you are in has multiple gaps in the wall where you can see more rooms beyond. Everything is illuminated by fluorescent, flickering light.
Okay.
And that is the introduction to your character to being into the back room.
Okay. I assume this is a wall.
Yes. So,
Okay.
where's my
Looking
pointer?
around, I see only one exit.
Yes, this room only has one exit. There was originally supposed to be more, and I just
All right. So he's going to do his basic Midwestern corn maze strat and just always go left.
as your character starts to walk around, there's the buzzing slowly starts to become louder and uncomfortable. Your head starts to hurt as if a migraine was forming. There is nothing in this.
All right. Powering through it, continuing every left. And I take it that's a wall.
Yes, that is a wall.
Okay. Trying to see any sign of people while I'm casually strolling.
There is no sign of people. In fact, it almost seems like the rooms are emptier than they should be. Like maybe somebody had been there not too long ago, so it wasn't quite abandoned, but it definitely didn't seem like anybody had been there at least in that day.
Okay.
In this next room, that buzzing begins to grow louder again as your head begins to pound even more. There is now a random office chair just strewn on the floor, but nothing else.
The first thing you're adding is the cuck chair.
Correct.
Skirting around. Oh, gotta clip that for Jake.
Which is so sad because Jake can't join this.
I know! Alright, continuing. Hugging the left.
In this next room, the buzzing continues to grow louder. But there is now more items around the room. This time there's 2 office chairs and what seems to be an old desk from probably back from when your character was a child themselves. It's broken in half and laying on the ground.
I'm just gonna look, see if there's anything still in or on the desk.
There is nothing in or on the desk, and the drawers to the desk all look like either mice have chewed through it or that mold has just absolutely torn through it, and there's just a hole from the top drawer all the way to the bottom of the desk.
Alright, I am not touching that. Continuing to hug the left wall. At least the chair got himself a girlfriend.
There seems to be nothing in this room, but that buzzing is continuing to grow louder and more intrusive. It is now impossible to ignore the pounding in your head.
Alright, nothing to do but power through. Alright, dead end.
Yes.
Alright. Continuing to hug left.
In this next room, there are now 2 broken desks and a bookshelf that has been toppled over so that the front of the shelving unit is on the ground and it's just the solid back. But there's multiple holes poked through it, like rats had chewed through it.
Alright, I'm just gonna peek in through the holes. Is it empty or is there something in there?
It is empty.
Alright, ignoring, hugging left.
There is nothing new in this room either. It is completely empty.
Nice.
Come on. As you continue to walk, you seem to be noticing that these rooms almost seem like they had been built into each other.
Very few right angles.
Yes, very few. Well, at least in this part.
Yeah.
As you're continuing to walk, there is now a filing cabinet in this little hallway area that you are entering.
This area or this area?
The area you were in previously, the one that you did, the second one that you did.
Oh, okay.
There is once again nothing in the filing cabinet.
Okay. Saves me time. Alright, dead end?
Yes.
Alright, hugging left.
As you continue to walk, that buzzing is now causing that throbbing to affect your vision. It is now getting harder to see.
Alright, still gotta power through it.
There is nothing to find in this room that you are in.
By now, I'm just using my hand on the wall.
In this last room, as you're walking around the wall, you run straight into a desk that is also, once again, broken.
Clef?
There is nothing in there is nothing in the desk.
Okay. And go around the wall. All right. Another dead end.
Yes.
Okay.
In this room, you find two filing cabinets, but the drawers are already pulled completely open, and some of them are even thrown completely out of the filing cabinet.
Okay. Nothing of any use in them.
Nope, there is nothing in them. In this next room, the buzzing has now become so loud you literally cannot hear anything else. Not that there was anything to hear aside from it.
All right, dead end. And dead end. With an M.
And in this this in this room, wow, I can't talk. You walk into yet another room. This one is smaller than the others. In the center of the room is a large office table with a desk with desk chairs around. The table has a moderate stack of papers sitting atop the center.
Okay, I will investigate the papers.
At papers seem to have nothing but a bunch of gibberish on it until you come across a handwritten note. It reads, "You are probably confused. I can't tell you much, but I can tell you that you aren't in the real world you know anymore. You can find more information by continuing to read the other papers in the stack. Don't discount the information. All of it is real."
All right, I will continue reading.
Sorry, I'm scribbling something down real fast.
Hmm.
The next page that you find starts by saying level 0, and in the top right corner says class 1. It looks somewhat familiar, as if it was a declassified document from a laboratory of some sort, but not quite. It's not written as professionally. And this document reads as Level 0 is an expansive, non Euclidean space resembling the backrooms of a dated retail outlet. The level is known most prominently for its disorienting layout and distinctly yellowed wallpaper. All rooms in Level 0 share the same superficial features with worn, moist carpeting, scattered electrical outlets, and inconsistently placed lighting. Aside from these qualities, no two rooms in the level are the same, with each area differing significantly in shape and layout. The constant hum buzz emitted by the ceiling light permeates every area of Level 0, being notably louder and more obtrusive than ordinary fluorescent lighting. The buzz tends to induce throbbing migraines in most individuals, which persists for an extended period of time, even after one has left the level. As the level is devoid of hostile threats, the only danger that Level 0 possesses is the evident lack of available resources, with many wanderers perishing as a result of dehydration, exhaustion, or starvation. Linear space and topology are significantly altered within Level 0, with it being possible to walk in a straight line, return to the starting point, and end up in a different set of rooms than one was in beforehand. Such properties cause the level to be extremely disorienting in layout, with research suggesting that the confusion may be the underlying cause of loss of mental stability among individuals. Due to the barren layout and confounding structure of Level 0, Some individuals report experiencing intense visual and auditory hallucination, with rare cases reporting wanderers descending into utter lunacy as a result of the level's properties. And that is where the document ends.
All right. Well, if I have
There's
no
a
hope
couple
of this.
more
Oh.
documents. You are welcome to take them, but at this point, your migraine has affected your vision so badly you can't really read anything other than the very next page, which describes to you the sensation of how to no-clip. Basically, it describes how to close your eyes and focus on that same feeling that you got when you arrived in this area, that sensation of your skin not quite fitting on your bones and joints properly, how your there was this bright flash of light, and how to try and find that sensation within yourself and create it for yourself.
Like how I got in here in the first place.
Yes. Now there is a couple of more stacks of papers underneath it. You are welcome to take those papers to read later, or you can abandon them completely.
Oh no, I'll shove them in my messenger bag.
All right.
Next to the package that goes to Site 19 that I don't know what has in it. My mission,
Then I will
deliver the mail.
Then after we conclude in this this session, I will be sending you a couple of links to that will be the level files that your character picked up.
Oh, okay.
And this is the end of the session. At the end of the session, your character successfully no-clips into the next level, where it will meet up with the other characters that will be in our campaign.
Trying to replicate the thing I did to get in here, failing to escape.
So this is going to be figures it out.
This is going to be a fun origin story.
All right. Now I need you to roll 2 d20s for me.
Okay. That is a 2 and a 20.
So 22.
Oh, okay. You're looking for the total. Got it.
Yes, I'm looking for the total of 2 d20s. So let's see. All right, that tells me information that you don't get to find out until next time.
Which is fine by me.
All right, that is the end of the session. How did you enjoy it?
Oh, I'm looking forward to the game.
Perfect. It wasn't very detailed because this is kind of like the tutorial into it, and also just like figuring out how things work on both my end and your end. So
like adding dice.
Like adding dice.
So we don't have to screen share.
Yes, I did have to screen share with me. Also because I was still figuring out how the fog worked. Let me just show you how much of a map that you missed.
Not much.
You missed
like this area.
So you missed 1, 2, 3, 4 total rooms. Not that you would find anything in there, because there is literally a complete desolate lack of supplies in level.
Is there even a way to get in this room?
On a technicality, if you hadn't let your migraine build up, you could go back to those areas that have somewhat of... It kind of looks like... The description for those walls is that they kind of look like there's something with them, and like there are walls built that are just in other walls, and you can no-clip through those and get into these other areas. Not that you would find it.
Right.
But it is an option.
He's the type to just power through. He doesn't know where else to go anyway, so just hold the course, keep going.
Hey, it's an option. I got all kinds of options for things that can happen in this level. You never even know. You can no-clip before you even get to the meg room. So that the little M is my little marker for what room that is. In level 0, there is just I described the room to you. It is
Mm-hmm.
called like the Meg Information Center of Level 0. That's not what everybody calls it, but that's basically what it is. It just has
Okay.
like a bunch of information for Wanderers in
All
it.
right. I'll have to work out how exactly I would figure out when to no clip.
Well, from here on, you're gonna have multiple people with you, so.
Yeah, I am very much a rock. You will know exactly what my plans are going to be because it's like I have procedures I follow.
Hey, it's okay. We're balling with this.
Well, yeah, like if everybody has their own ways of handling things, that's what makes groups fun. We're going to argue.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be so much fun. There's gonna be so much chaos.
All right. I'm going to be ending the stream in 3, 2, 1.